is your First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is 76 degrees and those bubbly cumulus clouds are over Pikes Peak. Still some snow up there. Although, man, that's been thinning down over the last week or two here with some of this warmth. 76 degrees in that southeast wind, 12 miles per hour. That's going to be a bit of an ingredient to try to give us some storms later on. That upslope flow to the mountains. 36 over the peak and some sun mixed in with those, again, bubbling clouds. That tells me the atmosphere, it wants to try to get some storms going later on. And actually, Woodland Park, we've got some storms by Teller County. Look how dark it is over the top of the city. That makes sense. Pueblo, seeing sunnier skies, and it's hot. It's almost 80. With the pollen count really just high in the trees, and that's kind of about it. So, why on earth are we still getting these daily thunderstorm chances? Well, this upper level low sitting in Southern California keeps throwing energy over the jet stream back towards Southern Colorado. On top of that, high pressure over the Gulf is sweeping moisture into the state. These two forces are connecting over Colorado, and it just gives us these near daily storm chances. We've got to kind of shake the jet stream up and get more of a widespread ridge. That's when that summer pattern will kick in, and maybe next week. That's when we're starting to trend towards it. Storm over by Walsenburg. I've got our lightning tracker turned on, but it's not really picking up anything there. Closer to Teller County, as I mentioned, a little stormy looking over Woodland Park. Well, that's because we've got some rain trying to come over the mountains, over towards town. The hour by hour, well, it did its best. It knew there was some scattered storms trying to develop right towards Walsenburg. It's a little south, but it understood that development over Woodland Park will kind of keep going northeast. And what I'm waiting for, excuse me, this afternoon, is more development across Los Animas and Baca County. Now keep in mind, we can still see some big old storms as they cross into this sector of the plains. A lot of wind, a lot of energy for these storms. We could see some large hail. Again, heavy rain, strong wind, even an isolated tornado. Now these storms would kick into Kansas, and right there, that's a pretty good cell trying to fire in our model. That's going to be one they watch crossing the border. But Springfield, Lamar, I want you to be very well aware of weather today. By 4 o'clock, we're still expecting some scattered storms off the wet mountains to try to come into Pueblo County, possibly into Pueblo itself, with a second little passage through Colorado Springs by about 5 to 6 o'clock, although eastern El Paso County seems to be where we're blowing up the storm a little bit more. One more passage of rain tries to come out of Teller County through Colorado Springs between 8 o'clock, 7 to 8 o'clock, and then everything starts to really get out of the way. Your extended forecast, Colorado Springs, 80s turn to 70s over the next couple of days. As that upper level low creeps to Colorado, it cools us off Wednesday. And I would say of this coming week, Wednesday and Thursday are actually our best chances for rain, although it does look like at the end of the day this evening, we're going to get a little bit of moisture. And for now, I'm leaning towards a drier weekend. Pueblo, seeing right near 90 the next 2 days. Cooler for Wednesday and Thursday. Still feel like Wednesday and Thursday is the better chance for some rain. Out towards 90 on Saturday. Going into Canyon City, we've got that temperature slipping down into the 70s Wednesday, Thursday. Drier towards the weekend, Friday through Sunday. And finally, Woodland Park, we've already got a couple storms moving towards you. Storms the next few days, more of a rain on Wednesday. And then over the weekend, we're thinking Saturday could be dry. Bree?